Hello, everybody. My name is Iyanla Lala Smith. I am a senior here at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, majoring in communication with a double minor in public relations and African-American studies. Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing Dr. Bobby Smith in the Department of African-American Studies for today's 940 feet interview. So thank you for joining us today, Dr. Smith. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Who are you and what is your area of expertise?
Well, thank you, Lala. I appreciate the time to be in conversation with you this morning. So again, I'm Bobby J. Smith II. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of African-American Studies here at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. I'm a scholar of the African-American agricultural and food experience. I do research, particularly through the lens of sociology, looking at the ways in which Black people in America have used food and agriculture as vehicles to address larger issues around civil rights, equity, equality, and other social movements like that.
Okay. And what do you find most interesting about African-American studies as a field?
What I like the most about African-American studies as a field and also as a discipline is that what's inherent to the work that we do are these two ideas of academic excellence and social responsibility. And what makes us different from other disciplines and fields around campus is that our work is always about how to promote social justice in the lives of Black people in particular, but also other marginalized populations.
And what is your favorite course to teach and why?
My favorite course to teach is actually my race and food security course. I created it about 5 years ago when I was here as a postdoc in the Department of African American Studies. And what I liked the most about that class was that it really challenges students to think differently about food.
Right.
Many times when people think about food because of our relationships, we don't consider the ways in which our food system is shaped by issues of race, class, gender, even sexuality. So for me teaching that class, it's always exciting because once students get out the class, they always email me or reach out to me and say things like, Dr. Smith, thank you for the class. I'm rethinking the entire food system, my grocery store experiences, and other things like that.
Oh, that's amazing to hear. And so what inspires you most about working with students?
What inspires me most about working with students is seeing their potential. What I believe in doing in my classroom is that I'm contributing to the next generation of critical thinkers. So what inspires me is to see students begin to make connections between the concepts we learn in class and the real world that they find themselves in each and every day.
For sure. And so the next question is, what do you find most rewarding about being a professor?
Being a professor is my dream job. I tell people a lot, like ever since I was a freshman, I'm in college, I've always wanted to be a professor. What I like the most about it is it's my dream job. So I come to work every day being able to work my dream job, and that's actually literally a dream come true.
For sure. And so with everything going on in the world right now, why does African American studies value importance to you?
African American studies is an important lens to understand, one, why inequity and inequalities exist in our world, but it's also a lens to understand how we can generate solutions that benefit the entire world. And a degree in African American Studies or studying African American Studies opens up students to a whole different kind of world of thinking about how do we generate solutions to some of the world's most pressing problems. And the African American experience provides a unique canvas for addressing those particular kind of questions.
For sure, definitely agree. And now we're going to switch over to some rapid fire questions. And the first question that we want to ask is, what is one piece of advice that you would give your 18-year-old self?
I was a freshman in college. I'm at 18. I went to historically Black college, Prairie View A&M University in Texas. And what I would tell myself as a freshman is stay the course. Is that things will get up and down, things will be bumpy, but just stay the course and everything will work out and you will still be able to find yourself in your dream job some 15, 17 years later.
Agreed. Thank you for sharing that insight. Who is another U of I faculty member whose work has captivated you?
It's hard to think about one U of I faculty member who has inspired me or someone's work that I admire. So I won't name anyone in particular, but I've been inspired and encouraged by a number of faculty members from multiple disciplines who have inspired me to do the work that I do.
That's good to hear. And so the next question is, what is your favorite season on campus and why?
Fall. I love the fall season. I also love the fall semester. It's not too cold and also not hot at all. The leaves are beginning to change. The sun comes out and we see these kind of beautiful crisp mornings. So fall is definitely my favorite season of the year.
Sure. And so with that, if you were to give a campus tour, what is one must-see place that you would include on your list?
I think one of a must-see place on the campus for me is the Union. When I first came to campus and I had a chance to be in the Union, the history behind the Union and how alums have such affinity for the Union.
Yeah.
So I would start at the Union because then we can come out to the back of the Union and we can see this beautiful choir, which gives you an historical collegiate feel, just being able to look out at the choir from the Union. So I would definitely start at the Union and work around.
For sure. And what is your preferred mode of transportation around campus? Walking, busing, biking, or something else?
So if it's super hot, it's always gonna be busing. There's no way around it. But if it's like this, I don't mind walking to class. But when we had that weather a couple of weeks ago that was extremely hot, I was on the bus the whole time. Even a couple of blocks around the corner, definitely taking the bus around this campus.
For sure. And so the last question that we want to ask you today is orange or blue, Dr. Smith?
Orange.
Orange?
Orange.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank you so much for your time today, and we hope to see you